guys, good evening. This is Gina with Nailed It DIY Studio Hickory, and I am coming to you live from my dining room, which is apparently a pretty popular place for me to go live. So I'm not sure if I was Facebook Live is so weird these days, so hopefully you guys are seeing the video. If you are, let me know. Put something in the comments so that I can know that you can see and hear me. I am coming to you live this evening from my dining room, which seems to be a super popular place these days for me to do lives. I don't really know why that is. Maybe it's because I like food a lot and like to eat, and so I spend extra time in my dining room. I'm not really sure, but anyway, nevertheless, tonight's live we are talking about fall decor. So I know that there are some of you out there that you exist, those of you who are super excited about fall, who have been anticipating it being fall since fall ended last year. I know you're out there. I am not one of those people, but something that I do love and something that I enjoy about the change of seasons is getting to decorate. And so I am going to change out my tiered tray again because the decor that I had on there before just does not work any longer. It is just, I should have counted, like, what is today? Wednesday? It's still Wednesday, right? It is Wednesday and fall arrives Tuesday of next week. Did you guys realize that? September 22nd, the first day of fall, it is arriving next week. So ready or not, here fall comes. So how many of you have started to decorate in your homes for fall? Okay. What I want you to do in the comments, let me know what is your go-to fall decoration that the minute you put it out in your house, you know fall has arrived, at least for you, even if it hasn't officially arrived on the calendar. So let me know what that is. For some of you, maybe it's pumpkins, maybe it's something with leaves, whatever it is, let me know what that is in the comments. And I am so excited about some of the things that I'm going to show you, because if you have not already seen, we have a new design release, and I am so pumped about that. And actually, that's going to be the first thing that I'm going to show you guys is one of the brand new designs. And if you've watched any of my lives over the last few weeks, then you know I seem to have this new obsession with the sunflower. And we have some awesome new designs that feature a sunflower. And so it just works beautifully that I'm now suddenly obsessed with sunflowers, and we've got these amazing new sunflower designs. Don't you like it when life works that way? So I'm going to show you guys this first. Okay, hopefully, oh, we got a little bit of glare. Hopefully you guys can see that. This is one of our new sunflower designs. And this is actually going to be, oh, hang on. There we go, that's better. I'm going to stay in this spot. So this is actually going to be my anchor piece for styling out the rest of my decor behind me and for this tiered tray. And I love the saying on here, rise, shine, and hold your head high, spread seeds of happiness. And so I don't know if you guys know a lot about sunflowers, to be honest. I didn't before I had this new sunflower obsession. But one of the things that sunflowers are known for is always facing the sun and always seeking out and following the sun. And I love that about sunflowers. Sunflowers symbolize happiness and bringing joy. And if you guys don't know, joy is definitely one of my words. So sunflowers symbolize happiness and joy. So I am super joyful to let this new design be the anchor piece for my tiered tray. So I'm going to hang this up here behind me, hopefully. All right, there we go. What do y'all think about that so far? Isn't it cute? So I've got a little nail there. Hopefully that's semi-straight. So that's going to be the anchor piece for, this is my buffet table that's in my dining room. And so this is where I have my tiered tray. So the sunflower is kind of the anchor piece for all of that. And if you guys saw my live last week, then you know on my dining room table, I have a decor box that has mason jars with sunflowers in it. So I've got sunflowers over on my dining room table and the sunflower here behind me as well. So what I'm going to do to build out my tiered tray is, of course, add some other cute little signs that I'm going to show you guys, and then lots of colorful pumpkins and other things to round that out. So everything, with the exception of my signs, everything that I'm going to put out on my tiered tray are things that I already had around the house. So, you know, when you're thinking about fall decorating, you probably have a lot of things if you've decorated for fall in the past, or if you store those decorations year in, year out. I've got a tub. It seems to grow a little bit every year. I have less space in my storage tubs for what I end up adding throughout the season. But, you know, go and grab your tub. I pulled mine down out of the attic and started to find things that I was going to use to build into this fall tiered tray and buffet table area. So this is a sign that I made, and it's partially a combination of this Pumpkins Please that's on one of our new designs, and just a little farmhouse truck with pumpkins. So, you know, any tiered tray is not a true tiered tray without some cute little signs on it. So that's going to go there. And then I just pulled lots of little pumpkins that I had in my storage tote from out of my attic, and have that to add. So one of the things that you're going to see that kind of is a theme. So look at this cute gold pumpkin. I've had this for a couple of years. It actually came from Target. And so did these little pumpkins. And so hopefully you guys can see the gold accent here on the stem of the pumpkin. These, I've got these 3 cute little fun colors that all came from, these actually came from the dollar spot at Target last fall. So love to score some cute little pumpkins for $1. And so when you're thinking about a fall tiered tray, obviously, you know, you've got to throw some cute little decorative pumpkins in and around. And then again, like I said, everything that I pulled, look at the yellow that goes with the yellow of my sunflower of this pumpkin. I've had this one for a while as well. So everything that I pulled and that I'm kind of laying out here are things that I already had around my house. And that's one of the things that I like to try to do, is dig around in what I've got saved, whether it's candles. You'll see a couple of candles that I have here in a moment that the color scheme fits, and you can use maybe in multiple seasons or multiple different areas of your house. You know, it seems like I never put the same exact decorations in the same spot year after year, other than maybe like big things when I do my Christmas tree, because, you know, you're kind of limited on that. But this is a little ceramic pumpkin that I just love the color of that I've had. So just pulling these things, putting them around. I love the leaf detail on this, and I actually used to have a set of these little glasses with the leaf on them, and a couple of them broke, and so I ended up, this is the lone survivor at this point of my cute little leaves, but I've got this, which I took off of one of the broken ones, and so I just think it's cute to take anything like that and add in those little touches. And one of the things that I love when you're thinking about decorating and building your decor, whether it's on a tiered tray or no matter where that is using, I think I say this every time, but using different textures, using different elements. So you'll see these pieces are wooden, and of course, you know, my signs are wooden, but then we've got ceramic pieces, and we've got like translucent glass pieces and just different textures, different kinds of shapes. Don't be afraid to play with those textures and mix it up a little bit, because that's what really adds a lot of visual interest and just makes it fun to look at, right? And it's like unexpected maybe sometimes, but that's the part about it that I love. And so I also made this cute little sign, and you'll see here on the text, autumn leaves, and the autumn leaves, maybe, okay, I feel dysfunctional. The autumn leaves, there we go, wording actually comes, I stole that from another one of our designs. That's a new design that we have in our release, and threw a couple leaves on that and thought it was perfect. I'm actually placing this on the buffet table just because I felt like I really wanted to have kind of a mixture of some different pumpkins and things on the actual tray itself, and so placing that sign down beside of it. So other things that I had that I just kind of pulled, these candles, and you'll see that kind of burnt orange color that I've got in the pumpkins, in the text on the autumn leaves, that's in the glass. And so it just really brings a lot of warmth, and I love this one in particular because it also has the raffia that's tied around it, so it makes it extra cute. But the other reason, okay, that I choose this, because you'll see on the bottom, it's a fake candle, so it's battery powered, and I like that aspect of it because you know, you don't have to worry about the flame. And in my house with a 3-year-old, that's a good thing for me, to be able to just have candles and not have to worry about the flames. So I've got actually 2 of those. So just kind of placing those, I'm going to stick this one sort of here in the background a little bit. So just sort of placing those around, and you know, you kind of play with it and move them around and get a good feel for it, for where that's going to go. One of the things that I am reusing in this area that I used the last time, this was a cute little leaf bowl that I found. Hopefully, okay, maybe you guys can see that. So I used this and I'm reusing it. And what I love about this, obviously it pulls out the black that I've got in the text here, the text on the sunflower sign. You know, this little pumpkin has that really dark kind of black color, so it pulls and draws those colors out. But then what I like to put in this is one of my most favorite, I know it seems crazy, but it's one of my most favorite things to decorate with, are these little just kind of vase filler balls. You can buy a box of these really anywhere, and they are so versatile. And so I liked to use, for this season, the ones that I have with this 2-color combo, because I feel like it really, the texture of that, it reminds me a little bit of a fuzzy sweater. I mean, it just does. That's what it reminds me of. And so then I've got these that are just the solid ones, and so kind of throwing those in there like this, if you guys can see that. And that's something that I would just also place here on the buffet table. Maybe like that. Okay, can you guys sort of see that? Maybe like that, and just kind of place it around. And then again, here we've got the same, this wood, the twine that's on the string of these, kind of that raffia that's on the candles, and then you've got that same texture on the balls. And if you look at the coloring in my sunflower sign, this is one of our trend colors. It's called Earthenware. It is a really nice, rich color, and it was actually one of our trend colors for spring and summer, and it is just such a beautiful neutral and a great color that really transcended spring and summer and is carrying over with us into the fall and winter season. So love that color, but I love also that when you're looking at these little decorative balls, it pulls from that color as well. So you've got kind of those colors playing off of each other. And then other things that I would just use to fill in here, I have got some pumpkins with flowers a fruit. I'm not really, maybe that's a pomegranate. Does that look like a pomegranate? What do y'all think? With fruit, and notice it's got the gold again. So I played around with this because I really wanted to use it. I felt like the nice, warm, deep color here, if you guys can see that, really played well from my red truck and worked well with my candles. But everywhere that I tried to place it, it didn't have a good height. And one of the things that I love about a tiered tray is that it adds height to your area. But I also had this. And so I felt like this was the perfect place to use and put my gold pumpkin on, and again give a little bit of height, give some visual interest, but kind of elevate that. And if you'll notice where the bottom of my mirror hangs, I liked how it filled up that space. And I liked the fact, again, it's got the gold, so it's pulling into the gold elements. And so I felt like it needed that height boost, so I added that in. Now this is also a repeat. I used this for my last buffet tray, tiered tray decor, and it's just a beautiful gold leaf. And so I felt like, again, with all the gold touches, obviously leaves in fall, that's a big thing. And so this is a reuse that I'm also just throwing in there as well. And then a couple of other things that I pulled. Again, another pumpkin with some flowers, balls, spriggy things. I don't know what you call these. If you guys know, put it in the comments and let me know so that I can not call them spriggy things. But just kind of taking some of these things and playing with your placement and building around and making it look nice and full, having a variety of colors, a variety of textures, laying those in there, okay? So last couple of things that I'm throwing in. One, again, a bright orange pumpkin, because, I mean, who doesn't need a bright orange pumpkin? And then I've got this, and this, this little leaf, Sophia painted. I actually wrote on the back of it because this was November of 2018. So not long after I opened the studio. The studio opened in October of 2018. And so, which was Oktoberfest weekend when the studio opened. And I had these that were like a sidewalk craft for the opening when it was Oktoberfest. So Sophia painted this, and I mean, look at this. She was a visionary because it's got that beautiful blue color, which coordinates here with my little pumpkin. And so it's just something, you know, I would add in here to the mix and bring out that color. And if you, let me see, I might can reach on my dining table. Okay, I've got these cute little blue mason jars as well that I had put the sunflowers in. Oh, I'll try to pull that. That was a part of my decor box that I showed you guys last week. And so I like the fact that I've got the blue mason jars here, and that's sitting on my dining room table. And then I've got those a couple little pots of blue that pull together from the dining room table, the blue from the mason jars, and pull the blue over into this area. So Sophia was truly a visionary when she painted that leaf. So anything with a personal meaning, obviously, I mean, if you've got things like that, use it in your decor because it certainly means so much to you. So the last thing I've got, this is just something that I've had, which again can add some height, so you can just kind of play with how that builds out in your tray. And maybe I'll stick this other candle over there. Okay, what do you guys think? I'll try to see if I can get you a little bit closer. Move my head so you can see this area. Oh, by the way, this is my, that is my letterboard, okay? And so I'm gonna see if I can you guys see that? This is the quote that I put on there because I try to coordinate whatever quote that I put on there with whatever decor is going on. Okay, I'm going to set that down. With whatever decor is going on in my tiered tray area on the buffet table. And so the quote says, "Keep your face to the sunshine and you cannot see the shadows." And that is a quote from Helen Keller about sunflowers, and I just thought that was beautiful and fit in so well with what I was trying to create here with our with my fall tiered tray fall buffet table decor. So yeah, so that's on the letterboard over there, and so this is how I am beginning to decorate for fall. So if you guys saw something that you loved in terms of our signs that has inspired you, if you have fallen in love with sunflowers as much as I have these days, then you definitely want to check out our new designs. Book your appointment to come and see us in the studio. We'd love to help you make some beautiful fall decor. So I hope that you guys, hey Althea, I hope that you guys enjoyed getting to see what I'm doing to decorate for fall. And I mean, the weather today, it's felt a little like fall here for the first time, really. So maybe you're a fan of that nice cool weather. I think tomorrow we're going to get a lot of rain, so hopefully the sunflowers will bring us some joy and happiness and keep us motivated right through the next several days of some potentially not good weather. So you guys stay safe, enjoy. Let me know how I can help you in the studio, and I will see you real soon.